It's Friday, August the 22nd, 2014. I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield, and this is episode number 48 of T.E.N, Transport Evolved News for the week beginning August the 19th, 2014. Car review and valuation site Edmunds.com had theirs replaced a number of times, Consumer Reports said they had some issues, and numerous private Tesla Model S owners reported theirs going south too. But now Tesla is offering an infinite mileage warranty on all Tesla Model S drivetrains. Announced last Friday, after we'd recorded last week's show, the infinite mileage warranty covers every 85 kilowatt-hour Tesla Model S made from any defects with its drivetrain from the point of manufacture until its 8th birthday, regardless of how many miles on the clock. It's worth noting, however, that those with a Tesla Model S fitted with a 60 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack won't get an infinite mileage warranty for their cars. Instead, they'll get an 8-year, 125,000-mile warranty on the drivetrain. But from where we're standing, however, that's still pretty darn good, and it does put Tesla in line with many other mainstream automakers offering similar mileage warranties. Well done, Tesla. Just a few months after delivering the first BMW i3 electric cars to customers in the US, BMW North America used the exclusive Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance last weekend to deliver the first of its i8 plug-in hybrid sports cars to an exclusive list of high-profile owners. Capable of around 15 miles in all-electric mode, the BMW i8 is definitely more of a high-performance fuel sipper than an outright EV. But its list of buyers, including auto dealer moguls Roger Penske and Rich Hendrick, CEO and founder of Nest Tony Fadell, and award-winning chef Thomas Keller, all seem happy enough with their super sleek, high-performance rides. The deliveries were made as part of a larger weekend-long Pebble Beach celebrations into all things automotive and included a special invitation-only dinner at BMW's villa in Pebble Beach, cooked by the aforementioned Chef Keller. Then, the following day, BMW auctioned off a one-of-a-kind BMW i8 Concours d'Elegance edition for charity, with the hammer falling at an astonishing final bid price of $825,000. Still, it was for a good cause, even if that's the kind of money most of us only ever dream about having. Staying with the exclusive Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance for a second, there were plenty of other sexy electric cars present this year, including an exclusive tweaked Tesla Model S by performance company Celine. Known more for their tuning prowess with muscle cars, Celine took the opportunity of this year's Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance to unveil the FourSixteen, a race-inspired Tesla Model S with tweaked power electronics cooling, a hot differential for faster acceleration, and of course, the obligatory design makeover. Faster off the line than the standard Tesla Model S, the Saleen FourSixteen promises to be a demon on any track day, but will set you back a cool $152,000 for the base spec car. Tick all of the option boxes, unlike the Tesla Model S it's built around, you'll find the price rising ever upwards. Unlike the Tesla Model S, however, that upward price bracket is upwards of $200,000. So this is a car you'll only want if you can stomach spending almost double what a standard Tesla Model S P85 costs to gain less than a second in the 0 to 60 dash. Intersection crashes, namely ones involving turning across the flow of traffic and T-bone collisions at four-way intersections, account for countless vehicular accidents every year, which is why the US Department of Transport, working alongside NHTSA, is about to introduce new legislation requiring all new cars going on sale in the US to be fitted with special vehicle-to-vehicle technology designed to reduce the number of intersection accidents. The technology works by sending anonymized data about every car on the road to every other car in the vicinity, including their position and speed. And as a consequence, drivers approaching a junction can be warned about impending accidents long before they happen, enabling them to slow down, stop, or change direction as required to avoiding hitting someone. Like any safety technology, however, the new V2V technologies, namely left turn assist and intersection movement assist, will only work if the person behind the wheel pays attention to them. And that, as we're sure you know, is going to be a tougher problem to solve. There's a lot of confusion among would-be plug-in car owners about which cars best suit their needs, both in terms of range, capabilities and price. The logical choice might seem to be buying the longest ranged car you can afford, but a recent study from academics at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory in Knoxville, Tennessee, suggests that the best car for the job right now might be one with a range of 100 miles or less, at least until battery prices fall. Looking at the economics of ownership, optimising and diversifying electric vehicle driving range for US drivers examined data from more than 36,500 drivers in the US and came to the conclusion that cars with ranges of over 100 miles per charge made little or no economic sense for the majority of drivers. Essentially, if you're within the usual bell curve of drivers, buying a car with a longer distance range won't be cost effective until the battery price falls to less than $100 per kilowatt hour. Right now, they're 2 to 3 times that amount. So, if you're in the market for a new EV, be sure to let your maths head have its fair share of the decision-making process, not just your heart. It's super sexy, sleek and incredibly honest in its driving feedback. It's also super hyper efficient, retaining the kind of fuel economy you'd never think was possible. Sadly, it's also more than $100,000 to buy, and there are only ever going to be 250 in existence. Ever. But now Volkswagen's limited production, oh so expensive XL1 plug-in hybrid is about to get a makeover, says UK magazine Autocar. A makeover which would give it 2 extra seats and become the super efficient Volkswagen XL2. Supposedly due to go on sale sometime around 2015, the fuel-sipping XL2 would take everything that makes the XL1 so efficient, including its tiny engine and electric motor, aerodynamic shape and lightweight body panels, and make it suitable for 4 adults. The goal, say sources, is to produce a car that's efficient enough to compete with a promised super aerodynamic car from Honda, but there are no prices yet or commitments to the kind of fuel economy and range you can expect to get. I just hope it keeps those lovely upward hinging doors and from the XL1 and those rear view cameras, because they are totally awesome, believe me. Quiet, sporty and easy to drive, electric cars are obvious zero-emissions transportation solutions for the world of tomorrow. As logical as they may be, however, their one Achilles heel, the cost, weight and limited range of battery packs, is preventing them from affecting the transportation revolution we all yearn for. But now a company called Scatic3, I'm honestly not sure how to say that name, which spun off from the University of Michigan, claims to have reached the holy grail of battery technology, a cell chemistry which is lightweight, energy dense and cheap to make. The key to this new wonder battery is a solid-state composition in which the electrolyte isn't liquid-based as with most batteries, but solid. That means you can not only get more energy stored per unit volume, but it also makes them incredibly safe to use, resisting temperature and puncture impacts far better than traditional batteries. As for energy density, apparently these cells could easily be used to give a Tesla Model S about 480 miles of range per charge. Say no more. What's more, the company says, these new batteries will eventually be able to be made for $100 per kilowatt hour, making them sound almost too good to be true. We just have to wait for them to enter production, and that's kind of the tough bit. We carry them everywhere, use them to keep track of our busy lives, and feel positively naked without them. They've replaced our wallets, our diaries and notebooks, and now the humble smartphone is about to replace our car keys too. That's because Tesla Motors is about to join a growing number of automakers around the world to adopt a remote control philosophy for its Model S electric car that not only allows you to unlock the doors, honk the horn and flash the lights from your cell phone, but actually turn the car on and drive it, all while your funky Tesla Model S key is back at home. Apparently this functionality will come with the latest OS 6.0 version of Tesla's own car-based operating system. Like the OS for your smartphone or computer, Tesla Model S can download the latest software remotely from Tesla servers, adding functionality and patching problems all without visiting your local service centre. The new feature, along with other interesting tweaks like congestion-aware sat-nav and an all-new calendar app, will go live when OS 6 is pushed to customers' cars later this year. And initially, if you've got an iPhone, the remote unlocking and car starting feature will be there too. There's no word on quite how it works, but I'm just too excited about the prospect of never having to take my keys with me ever again. Just let me geek out about that one for a while, eh? And forget the fact that I don't actually own a Model S. That's it for this week. Don't forget to join us next week for another episode of T.E.N. And in the meantime, visit www.transportevolved.com for all the Evolved transport news that's fit to print. Subscribe to our channel and other shows on YouTube. And in case you're wondering, there is still no Transport Evolved panel show for the next few weeks due to a summer hiatus. We're tweaking the studio and making it better. So, until next time, I'm Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield, and don't forget to stay juiced up.